Okay guys, so I know that we've seen the prologue before, and I'm actually recording my voice after the fact, but this was kind of a challenge run that I did for myself, and I posted a picture on Twitter and asked if people were interested in seeing the run, and everybody said yes, so that's why I'm posting this. This all kind of started because I have a 360 controller that is compatible with the computer, and it suggests that you use that for this game, and I just never have. I've been like, oh, well, I've used the keyboard the whole time, it's, you know, simple enough, except every now and then the double jump doesn't work, and that is the most aggravating thing ever. But I was pretty hardcore, no, I'm sticking with the keyboard. But I figured this weekend, you know, I could try it out and just see whether or not the controls were tighter, and they are. So it was silly for me to have not used them before now. But that kind of spiraled into, I wonder, since the controls are tighter, if I would do better on some of these levels that I feel like I should have higher scores in. So I played through the prologue again and got an A on it, and I got really excited. And then I said to myself, I wonder how high of a score I could get if I never died in the prologue. And then it turned into, I wonder how high of a score I could get if I never died and never put down a checkpoint, because as long as you're glowing, you get, I think, double the points for everything that you kill. So if you don't put down a checkpoint, and if you're just constantly glowing, then everything you attack you get more points for. So that's how this whole thing started, and I thought it was going to take me a lot longer. It actually only took me, I think, 5 runs, which I was really proud of. It was very nerve-wracking though, and very frustrating, because anytime I would die, even though, you know, it doesn't reflect in your points right off the bat, like, that was part of the challenge. So, and I also maintained wanting to get all of the pages and wanting to kill all of the enemies. So there were a lot of things that I was going for, and I don't remember at what point, but eventually I'm going to get down to 1 heart, and we are not close to the end of the level at that point. And that's when I just start, like, kind of panicking. So while you're watching this, if ever I do silly things in order to get away from enemies, that's why. Because I'm just like, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. I think it's right around here. Yep, there it is. And this is, like, I think about halfway through the level. And so I'm saying to myself, alright, be careful, just be careful, just be careful. It's not a long level. If you have to start over, it's not the end of the world, but this run is going pretty good, you know? And, I don't know, it was just really fun. It was really fun to have some sort of a challenge set for myself. Like, just wanting to do something really specific with this level that was going to kind of help me understand the controls better using the 360 controller, and to also possibly get that S ranking that I really wanted. I'm going to spoil it right now and tell you I don't get the S ranking, which is just so sad. But we can kind of analyze that once we get to the final screen. But, man, throughout all of this, I'm just like, the closer that I get to the end, I'm like shaking a little bit, which sounds so silly, but I was like, no, I have to, this has to work, this has to go okay. And the other thing that I keep almost doing is, if I'm looking at something, or if I'm considering something, I stop moving, which would set down the sigil. So see, like right there, you see her start to set down the sigil, and I'm like, nope, I can't stop moving for very long, which is something that I wasn't thinking about being an issue. So I have to be constantly moving. There are some points where I just like sit and jump in place for a while, which just looks so silly. And these razor blades, yeah, just like doing that sort of thing. Sometimes I do that around enemies. That was a risk that I really shouldn't have taken, that point right there. But, oh, and it's right here when I start to think, oh my gosh, I'm so close. I'm so close to the end. I'm so close to the end. I'm gonna be so heartbroken if I don't beat this. Oh man. And then here's my ridiculous little, I'm just gonna wait, I'm not gonna take any chances, I'm just gonna sit here and jump a little bit until I know he's in a place where I can just kick him right into the spikes. Yeah! And then this part, started stressing out so hard because I've died here so many times, but I got through it, and I'm just celebrating. I'm like, yay! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made it! But I wasn't sure if I had killed everything, right? So I didn't know if I was going to get Grim Harvest. But look at this! I got bonus 500 on everything except for the completion time, and I still got an A instead of an S, which made me go, how on earth does somebody get an S if that all still got me an A? But I think this is going to go away in a second here, I believe. Come on, self, hit A. Hit A, silly. Yeah. So I'm thinking that if you get 6,000, then you win. Right? If you get 6,000 points, I'm assuming that that's where you get the S ranking. So I really needed to work on my combos. If I had better combos in that run, I probably would have hit it. But I'm still really, really proud of it. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching that because it was a really fun run for me. But yeah, thanks for watching.